We ride, we ride, we ride. We ride.
Turn the lights on.
Even when it don't go right.
What up, what up, what up? Double M's. It's your boy Keyz.
And it's your girl Mandy. Ew, ew.
Yeah.
And we back with another video.
That's what's up. Okay, y'all know what time it is.
And we got that seafood on deck for you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That king crab.
Check it out.
We got that corn too. Potatoes this time. Eggs. Yeah.
And you know we hungry.
Yeah.
Got a little Moscato for y'all.
And we got our little seafood sauce. Keyz made the sauce this time.
Yeah, it tastes real good too.
So we're going to get into this blessing session without further ado.
Let's get it. Most loving and gracious Father, thank you for all your blessings you bestowed upon us. We come thanking you for our friends and family that has come in to join us. We ask that you may add a blessing unto them. We ask your blessings upon this food that it be nourishing to our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right. We're going to dig in.
And we got some wine, y'all.
Yeah.
And this time we're doing Pink Moscato by, who is it? The Apostle?
Mm-hmm.
A Taste of Italy. We'll see. So, you know, I'm going in for an egg, y'all. I love the eggs. I love the eggs. Dip it in this sauce.
Yeah.
Oof, this sauce so hot. It warm them eggs right on up.
I gotta twist that thing the wrong way.
Okay. I'm gonna have me a potato now because I don't really eat these potatoes like that because they make me full. But I'm gonna have me a little potato, y'all.
All right, y'all. We ready.
Potato good. This sauce good too. Get that.
Have me an egg.
It is good too.
That seasoning.
So y'all, hope y'all having a blessed day. On Sunday, we went to see a movie called Widows, right?
With Viola Davis. Is that her name?
Yeah, Viola Davis. Yeah, that's her.
I don't know what her name is on The Murder. What is it?
Annalise Keaton.
Yeah, Annalise.
You know I know. It's my show, How to Get Away with Murder. That's a good show, y'all. You have to watch from the beginning to understand it, though. At least I feel you would. I love that show. Widows was dropping some nuggets in that movie. Man.
Yeah, if y'all ain't went and seen it, go check it out.
Oh, for sure. Definitely go check that out. These shrimp so tender. And basically, in the movie, man, it was talking about so much. So many things, y'all.
That sauce like candy.
He ain't even talking to y'all. He's so hungry. But let's talk about that movie, man. That movie was good. That was a good movie.
Yeah, from the start when it came on, it jumped off good. We knew it was gonna be good because it had her in there, and one of our other favorite characters, Neil Limson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. We love Liam Neeson. Anything he played in. When he did all them series of Taken. We even saw the other one when he was on the train. I don't think the name of that one right now. It's something though. But good.
I was finna say Castaway. Knowing that wasn't the movie. Tom Hanks.
You better stop. I'm gonna put you in the movie.
The little train, the little engine that could.
Really, Keyz? Really, babe? Oh my God.
I don't know the name of that movie.
I can't think
But
of it.
it was good.
It wasn't long. It came out in 2017, I believe.
Yeah.
The movie he did last year. It was good though.
I know it wasn't the little engine that could though.
Well, I hope not. I'm glad you do know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some Moscato is pretty good too. Yeah, so we don't want to tell the movie, of course, you know what I'm saying? But the movie, it kind of starts off a little slow. Well, I won't say slow. It starts off showing you moments of Viola Davis and Liam Neeson's life together. You kind of like get the gist of the story, and there's some sad parts, but there's also some valuable learning lessons in that movie about how people, and even in marriage, you know, can be disloyal to you. I'm talking about the disloyalty can extend all the way to the grave.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. It's like, for example, because like I said, we don't want to tell the movie, so we're going to use other examples and different things like that. It's like, you know, your husband leave you back here with a whole bunch of debt, but you find out he over there been dating Susie Q, and he done stacked her so much cash, you know, in the wall, you know, in the other little place that you don't even know, but you over here in debt, you know, in suffering, you know, and you don't know he had a complete, you know, different life with somebody that he really, really loved and cared about, because he left them straight and didn't leave you straight. It's just kind of crazy how stuff like that can happen, you know, in a marriage. That's crazy. I'm like, honey, I don't understand how anybody can marry somebody, they ain't checking their paperwork, they ain't checking what's going on. You know, that's why it's good for both people in a marriage to be involved in the marriage. When I say involved, like involved in discussion about life insurance, about how, what are your wishes, what are my wishes, that kind of thing, because
Hey, old school people. It's a song out there that say,
there you go.
I'm with you, but my mind is on the other side of town.
Ooh, honey, stop.
What's the name of that song? And
Stop it, I say.
And who sang that?
That's so old school right there. That's so old school right there. That's even before my time. What you was, 5 or 6 when they were popping that, when they was jamming that one out? How old was you?
I don't know, one of my...
That sounds like something on my daddy's song.
Yeah, my uncle Tommy was a truck driver, and he used to be playing them old school songs.
Now say it again. What that song say now?
I'm with you, but my mind is on the other side of town.
I ain't know right now, y'all. Go, honey, it really be going on. People be out here thinking they living their best life with their spouses, and they out there in love with somebody else. It is a hot mess, okay?
I know some of y'all coming.
I ain't here for it.
Keith, you making that up? But y'all, that's old school. Y'all know I ain't making it up.
One more time, baby. I want to get the words right. What?
It's talking about I'm with you, but my mind is on the other side of town.
Ooh, honey, came right up, honey. Came right up. The OJ.
See? The OJs.
The OJs. Your body's here with me, but your mind's on the other side of town.
See?
Ooh, Ooh, honey, I need to see the lyrics on that. Let's talk about the lyrics, y'all, for a minute.
Y'all better stop playing.
You're messing around. You're messing me around. I thought you told me you straighten out your life when we agreed to try it one more time. It will be my job to work and protect you.
OJ's.
But I keep hearing you crying after midnight while the whole world is still. And I know the reason you hurt to come home. He gives you plenty thrills. Ooh.
Gurl Levert daddy.
Ooh.
OJ's. I think that's right.
Yeah, Eddie Levert was in OJ's. Eddie Levert was one of the members. He ain't the only member.
I said Gurl
Levert
daddy.
I know.
That's in.
Oh my goodness. That's a mess. I miss y'all. But this stuff has been going on from the beginning of time. It just goes to show you. Because when did this song come out?
Old people started that. They did that.
Of course. But I'm saying, like, you know, people don't think that sometimes. Like, they be trying to make it seem like this stuff just started. Now, this stuff been going on forever, honey.
Man, this is forever, ever. And your mom just didn't say nothing. She went along to get along.
Ooh, honey. A mess. You hear me? I'm trying to see when this song.
But then, when y'all, Mama, where we going? Where we going? Getting out the house while he going to work at night. Leaving to another state. He come home, everything packed up, and y'all gone. First thing he do is run to your sister and your mama house, ask you where you at, but you ain't even told them.
Lord have mercy.
Keyz, you talking like you been through some changes like that. I wouldn't know. Mama Keyz won't. She don't open like a book.
I don't think no parent really does. My mama tell me some stuff, but I don't think she's willing to tell everything. Honey, that song came out in 1982, honey. I was born that year, so you know I don't know nothing about that. And he barely do either because he was 5 years old when it came out.
But I was sure enough doing
You
like
weren't doing that, boy, please. When He-Man draws and stuff, whatever he's wearing.
That's like
Hercules.
the best little youngster in them draws.
Incredible Hulk underwear.
Flexing and finessing.
Vanessa want some cereal, what please?
That's all right.
You weren't doing that.
The cereal loved me. They love me.
You weren't doing that. You weren't doing that.
Yeah, you still have milk behind your ears. That's all right. I used it for my cereal. I cannot deal. I honestly can't. But dang, that is an old song, and it just goes to show you that people been doing this stuff forever, having you know, multiple relationships and multiple households and all this kind of stuff. Y'all want to say, Keyz, how you know about that music? I already told you. The boy can reflect back. He ain't know nothing.
My dad used to love to listen to Bobby Womack.
Old Bobby.
Bobby Womack. They will put on Smokey Robinson, Atlantic Star. I love Atlantic Star. Atlantic Star and Shalom. Gonna make this a night to remember. Get ready. Hey, we played that at our wedding, y'all. Off the subject.
Off the subject, but
we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back.
But
we're just going down memory lane right now. Okay.
Just reminiscing, cause you see, when you had those relatives, them uncles like that, and you listen to that music, I can remember we used to sneak and watch. Me and my cousin, he'll be watching.
What's that other man? Now you got me. Oh my God! Now you got me wanting to remember this movie. And I want to see this movie now. Man, my brothers turned me on to this movie when we were kids, and we was watching them ever since. And I'm finna oh my God, I'm finna say the name.
And then
they used to come on and be like, Peter Wheatstraw.
That's him, Dolomite.
Okay.
Peter Wheatstraw.
Peter Wheatstraw. Okay,
The devil's son-in-law.
Yeah.
You know,
that was the movie.
You'll get a whooping. You'll get a whooping.
Listen,
You get caught watching that.
Those were the movies, y'all. Let me tell you something. When he had that green Cadillac out there, that brand new lat, and they went and took out the seats and everything and left his lat just like empty. They gutted that sucker out. That thing was so funny. They was showing it like how they had sped it up. They had sped up that part where they was taking the chairs out and everything, the seats. I said, OMG. We need to watch that. We need to watch that. The Devil's Son-in-Law. Yup.
He was born.
Now, that was show enough comedy right there. Now that was show enough comedy, wasn't it?
Comedy and nasty.
Man, it was both. Yeah, it was. Watch them.
Back in the days of Richard Pryor and all.
Oh yeah, we had to sneak and watch them.
Robin Harris and Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was a kid though when they was.
Yeah, when they was doing that. But as he came along, he was raunchy too. That was in though. But that movie Widow, to get back on the subject at hand, man, y'all, I'm telling you, such a good movie. It has some very sad parts about the movie, and but it has some like eye openers too. Like, dang, boy, you could be out here in these streets and you could be done wrong. You think somebody love you, think somebody got your back, they down for you, and they really not. They really not. Sis, bruh. Sad. You think you know somebody, and you really don't. And you know, when we say marriage is hard, let me just clarify some things on that, because I know some people out here say, "Oh, marriage ain't hard." They don't see what's so hard about it.
Pass me them.
The scissors. Yeah. I know they say, oh, it's two of them over too. I know they say marriage ain't hard, oh, it ain't, you know, some people think, you know, marriage is easy, but you know, from our own perspective and experience, marriage can have these difficult moments. Let's keep it real and real. You're learning somebody else every day. You're dwelling with someone else every day. It's not just you. And you can't tell me that everything your spouse do and everything about your spouse, you just love to death. I just love everything about it.
Comment down there. I want to see how many of y'all that say marriage is easy. Comment right when you comment to say, hey, you know, even if you not married, but you know of a couple, you know your mama and daddy, whatever, you know your sister, whatever. Before you say hey, comment down there whether or not you think marriage is easy. And if you don't think it's easy, put a heart. If you do think it's easy, put a muscle.
Because, you know, marriage is beautiful. It's rewarding. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't trade my keys for nothing in the world. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, do we get on each other's nerves? Yes, we do.
Profusely.
Yes, we get on each other's nerves. We're two different people. We do things two different ways. Keys move a little slow on some things. He want to take his time. He want to make sure it's done right. Me, I'm fast. I want it done right now. You know, and I have to work on myself and be a little bit more patient. I'm not as patient as my husband. And we both know that about me, right or wrong.
Most definitely.
But I do work on it, right? Sometimes you can tell I'm anxious and I'm impatient, but I kind of like stay calm, I stay quiet, and I just wait. You know, that's what the marriage is compromised too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do everything like Keys. He going to do everything like me. But it's a compromise. So when we say marriage is hard, we're not saying like, oh my God, it's just difficult being in this relationship with you. I don't like this. No, we're not saying we don't love marriage. We love our marriage. We are happy together, trust and believe, despite what you may have heard. Okay? But moving along, marriage can have its ups and downs. And there are some people who are in marriages and they think they're so happy and they're so in love and they think this marriage is going so many places. You know?
And you've seen that in so many. Well, I'm just going to put it out there. The Widow movie. Also, Viola Davis played in the movie with Denzel Washington. Thought everything was running smooth. You're around here thinking stuff, rainbows and butterflies, and people got other motives. Around here with Miss Daisy down the road.
Hey, why y'all say Daisy? It's not from my name.
Or not only that, it could be what? Mr. Charlie down the street.
Hey, cause it ain't just men that do it. Women too. We're just saying that sometimes people think they're in these lovely marriages and everything is all good. And they say they've been happy for 40, 50 years and this and other. You can't tell me that you've been dwelling with somebody 40, 50 years and there have not been some ups and downs. Whether they be financial problems, whether they be disagreements about the way you both do things or the way you handle finances, or somebody spending more time doing things without their spouse. It could be a lot of different things.
It could be something small as you don't snore and they snore.
Or you don't let the seat down when you get to using the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I got to use the bathroom and I got to almost check before I sit down, before I fall into the commode. It could be little things like that that can cause a little rift. It ain't saying that it cause you want to get a divorce.
And we don't I don't want to hear no problem. Your boy.
No, he don't do that, but I'm just giving it as an example, y'all. For real,
that's
it's an
that
example.
little mess. Who can't let down the goddamn seat?
But some men don't do it. I've heard women say it. You know, they're in marriages with their husband wasn't doing it when they first got married, and they had to remind them constantly until they kind of like made it the habit of doing it. But I'm just saying, some people are in situations like that where there are little minor things, little petty stuff that they'll even get divorced for. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't have what it takes to, weather the storm. Not even with petty stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You burnt the cornbread.
Like you said, right. That kind of stuff.
Excuse me. Well, Q, you got the spirit in me.
Yeah, you eat with Q tonight.
The spirit of you is in me.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes you'll find that people are in marriages where they can't hardly even deal with little things. And people are thinking they're in, sometimes you got people that are in marriages where they think that everything is great and he's so loyal to me, he loves me, she loves me, she takes care of me, she's this, she's that. And you don't even know that somebody is living a whole other life across town, another city, another state, away from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say when people tell me
over here, Keyz, Lou, down there, across the road, over the river, through the woods, Keyz Luis.
Hey, better not be. Hey, let me cut somebody, y'all. Get my knife. Don't play with me. Keyz Luis will. Let me find out you live in a double life.
Living as a Spanish man.
Okay. Because you're breathing off right now. Joker. You're a mess.
They doing it out here.
But they are doing that kind of stuff. They really are doing that kind of stuff. And you just don't never know. And that's why when somebody tells me and Keyz, hey, we've been married 45 years, we've been married this many years, I like to hear when people tell me how long they've been married and they tell me how long they've been happy in that marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one lady, she commented, she said, man, me and my John been married 36 years. And she was just sharing about how John has never given her reason to distrust him. Like, she ain't got to go through no thongs. She ain't got to go through none of that stuff. And that's beautiful. That is very beautiful because you need somebody that you can trust and you feel like you can trust. Mm-hmm. If I was to be with Keyz 40-something years happy and I'm thinking that everything's good, I can trust him, and he's never given me a reason to distrust him, but then he untimely death, God forbids, mm-hmm. and then I find out he out here doing all this crazy stuff, that he was doing all this stuff behind my back, that would man, that'll make me want to dig him up. I'm serious. Like, what? Like, how could you, have deceived me for so long? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh,
gave up the ghost.
Look at that big baby. Look at that big baby.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? My goodness, that would devastate me. And there's people out here, living their best life with people like that. And it's scary. It's just scary. But yeah, the movie Widows was a really, really good, really, really good movie. I mean, honestly, it even took me by storm because I was expecting it to be something different than what it was. You know, I was. I mean, just by the title, I was saying, oh, we're going to see a movie about some women who husbands passed away, da da da. And that ain't even the case. That ain't even the case. Not for everybody in the movie anyway. Y'all gotta check it out. Y'all check out Widows. This is a good movie. It was very,
it's good enough to see again.
Yeah, it really is because there was a lot of wisdom in that movie. A lot of things you would think about after you watch that movie. Because we were sitting in the movie texting each other one day.
Yeah.
Texting stuff out our phone account. Remember this, remember this, remember that, remember this. Because it was like, oh my gosh, there's like so many nuggets in this movie. Like just so many valuable lessons about, you know, when you think you know somebody. You could never really, you're constantly learning your spouse. You constantly learning the person that you're in a relationship with. Every day you learn something new about each other. Y'all stop growing and learning things about each other. There ain't nothing really special about y'all. I mean, I'm just keeping it real and trill. Like, that's my perspective. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly learning something new every day about my husband. He learning something new about me every day. You know what I'm saying? And even on days when I'm not feeling well, that's something new going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Every day there's something new happening in and around your marriage. And you got to be alert and focused and attentive to that stuff. You do. You can't sit here and say, oh, it's easy. Oh, ain't no work, ain't nothing involved. We dwelling together every day and it's good and it's all good. You got darn lie. I'm going to say something else on me. I'm going to keep it PG-13.
Yeah, you do have to be attentive to those things so you're well aware of what's going on and to let the other person know you really care and you're concerned about their well-being of what's going on as well.
That's right. Because let me tell you something, one day I was having a hard day at work, man. I was having a hard day at work and I was crying, I was upset. I mean, he got the best of me. And I called my husband up. He drove to my job, and I sat in the car with him, and we talked, and he just kind of like, he was like my, I don't know, baby, what could I call it? It's almost like if you're depressed and you take an antidepressant to kind of make you feel a little bit better, or you take something to make you feel better if you have like anxiety and things like that. Mm-hmm. He was that boost for me. Honest to God, he was. I sat out in the car with Keyz and we talked, and he made me feel so much better by the end of our talk in the car. And I was like, wow, babe, you don't have to come here to my job. Because when he called me back, he was like, I'm outside. Because we stayed on the phone the whole time, but I had to get off the phone for a minute. Yep. And then he called me back and he said, I'm outside. Come out. And I was like, wow, my husband came to my job. You know, I know he got to go to work tonight, and he came here to see me to make sure that I was okay. See, when you know you got somebody who got your back like that and love you like that, it's those things that let me know I can go through anything in this life. I can get through anything because my husband is right there for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by you learning something new every day about your spouse. Yep. Because if I didn't feel comfortable enough to tell my husband what was going on, why I was upset, why I was feeling the way I was feeling, you know, I could have brought that home to him and he would, you know, been all upset and in a negative mood. But no, he came up to my job. We talked about it. And I felt so much better that when I got home and, you know, he was already gone to work, of course, you know, the next day when he came home from work and I was off, it wasn't like it never happened, but it was like, it wasn't no big issue because he already had helped me, you know, figure that out and settle that. So it just felt good. It feels good to have real, genuine support. Like I said, some people are in marriages with people and they really think they know them and they don't know them. I can't say it enough.
Sometimes it's gonna be all right, ain't gonna help. Yeah,
that ain't gonna help. Somebody always says it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, you know, and sure it is. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna pray about it, but you need to talk about it too.
Right, that's right.
You got to get that stuff out.
It's true. I agree with that because sometimes it's hearing it's gonna be all right. It's like, what does that mean? You know, how do you know it's gonna be all right? What you know that I don't know? You know what I'm saying? You start feeling like that, like, you know, people just telling you something to kind of shut you up. It's gonna be all right. Like you said, you got to talk about stuff. You do. You do.
Have somebody to be able to have a ear and just be silent and let that person vent.
You let them talk.
And get that stuff out.
Because sometimes all you really need, you just want somebody to hear you. You want to be heard. And once you feel like you've been heard, you feel so much better. And then when a person gives you good advice or encouragement, you can receive that a lot better because now you've gotten to say what you felt, what you was feeling in your heart and was on your mind. You got to get it out without any interruptions. So that does feel good. You know, sometimes Keyz and I, we do that. We cut our phones off. And because we don't have a house phone, we don't feel a need for one. So we just cut our cell phones off, cut the TV off, and just sit and really, really talk. I mean, looking each other in the eyes and just talking. You have to have moments like that, days like that. You know what I'm saying? We just sit and just conversate. Where you just take it back old school. Ain't no TV, ain't no phones. Let's just sit here and talk. You know what I'm saying? You need that.
You gotta cut everything off.
You need that. Yep. And if you're going to counseling, that's okay too. Shoot.
Excuse me.
Some people think that you're going to counseling, your marriage is in trouble. Some people are going to counseling to maintain and to maintenance their marriage. You know, how can I be more productive and attentive and loving in my marriage? Some people need help with that.
Yep.
Some people need suggestions. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. And some people having better marriages than the ones who think they don't need it. Who think everything is all good. Who want you to believe everything all good anyway. Because people like that too.
That how you thinking it's the best thing going on.
They will.
And around here, with their head hanging down.
Honey, when you ain't around.
Crying if it's a woman listening to Mary J. Blige songs.
And what y'all listen to?
I don't know what the...
You know what the women listen to? Nah, you don't know what the men listen to. Whatever.
Probably
Gerald Levert. He went, whiny baby.
Probably some Gerald Levert. Well, that probably is probably a new what's some jagged? Yeah. Jodeci, Jagged Edge.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm full. Ass food, yeah. Yeah, but Widows is a good movie. You guys definitely should go see it. Like I said, there was a lot of nuggets in that movie. There's a lot of life lessons and values that you kind of like already know. But it's put things in perspective for you. For those of you who are in suspect type of relationships, things where you really don't trust the person, or you really don't feel like you could, or you really don't feel like somebody has your back, because a lot of times people will be in a relationship with somebody for years and years and years, and they already have these reservations, but they just don't ever say anything. They just go along to get along, and those are not real marriages. Those are not real relationships. Going along to get along. Marriage is a compromise. Everybody in the marriage should be happy in the marriage. The two people in the marriage should be happy. You know, I should be getting something out of this as well. It shouldn't be just about what you want and what you need and what you like and how you want things done. It should be about how we want things done. And I have been around couples where the conversation is I, me. And it's like, what about your spouse? You're thinking in the back of your mind, like, wow, what about, him? What about her? That kind of thing. And I've seen it. I've been around it and I've seen it. And, me and Keyz try to hang around couples that are having loving, God-fearing marriages, I don't want to be hanging around nobody unhappy and miserable and they just coming around because it's a couple's night or it's a couple's, get together and they just showing up because they happen to be a couple that everybody know of. So it's like, okay, we both got to go to this thing. I don't really want to go, but act right when you get there. If I got to be doing all that coaching and we got to be, you got to act right and don't embarrass me. I'm good. I ain't going. No. I truly, truly love my husband, and I know he loves me. And like I said, we're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And when we have problems,
I love you, baby.
I know you love me. And when we do have problems, we work on them together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just me trying to do the work. He trying to do the work too, and that's what makes it work. That's what makes marriage work. It has to be, we both want to win in this. We both want this to be a success, you know? So when I hear people say stuff like marriage ain't hard, like, get out of here with that. For real.
Come on, let's
be real. Come on.
Let's be serious. Come on, let's not be.
Maybe y'all should get off, you know, maybe y'all should slow down with the videos and work on your marriage. No, that's not what we're talking about here. And I have to clarify that for some people, because some people do get it twisted out here. So that's all. But y'all, it has been a wonderful time with you. We hope that you guys check out that movie Widows. Don't forget to
like,
subscribe,
share the video.
Share the video. Ain't no hurt nothing to share nothing.
Comment.
Yeah, make sure you comment. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Double M Kingdom. We welcome you. Come on in here. Come on in here and be with us one time. You know what I'm saying? We got that flavor.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you can be notified of all the videos, all the content that we have in store for you.
And we out.
Later.